Just My Opinion, the podcast.
Mike Roberts, baby.
My name is Hery Irizarry.
Hey, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion. I'm here with Mike. Hello, Mike. My name is Hery. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you doing today?
I'm very happy to see you. Sorry for my English. I feel like I haven't spoken English in a while, so bear with me. I've been off for like 6 days, so we don't speak English in the house. So mi inglés poquito. But I'm happy to see you because last time we talked, you were single, right?
This is true.
And now you're a married man.
Married man. It's
Beep, 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 beep.
Wow.
You're a married man. You even have hair right now.
I do have hair.
Marriage has been good to you. Marriage to me left me bald, and marriage to you gave you hair.
Yeah, I feel like I got my swagger back.
I can see. A little messy, but you look good.
Well, I'm trying to bring back the Jerry curl, and I think it's something that it needs to be done.
It works so nice. I told you look like Little Richard.
My favorite. I feel like it's a subtle transition.
Yeah,
from bald to Jerry curl. I mean,
yeah,
No,
you look good. You look good. A little pale, but I mean, But how you been? It's you've been married now, so I want to hear. I haven't seen you, so I want to know.
It's been a great week. Definitely had a great time. We didn't do a honeymoon, so
yeah,
we just but we both worked this week, and we just kind of spent a lot of time with each other wherever we could, and it was nice. We've had a nice try not to overplan, but getting to the fun stuff. The wedding itself was great. We had this, obviously because you were there, but we had this modern. I don't know how to say it. It's a music hall with a bar in it, but it's very modern vibed and everything like that. And we found it actually last minute to our surprise.
Gotcha.
And the reason we went with that one is because it had the outdoor space as well with all the artwork and everything. We wanted people to feel very photo opportunity when they were there. And we had that painting with the dog on it.
Yeah, that was beautiful. We were always taking pictures. I didn't took any pictures at all.
I know you're in pictures.
Because what happened was from the beginning, some bitch said no pictures allowed. So so I follow that too. Like, I'm not even pulling my phone tonight.
But I'm thankful you did because so many people didn't, and the reason for that, because I used to hate that rule, but now it makes sense. Is so when the photographer's going around, they're not seeing people with holding cell phones up.
Correct.
In the pictures. Yeah.
No, it was very nice, and that's how it should be. And most of the weddings that I go, they always do that. It's just that when she said don't pull your phones, I didn't pull my phone all night.
He said, I'm not. My mom texts me. Sorry, Mom, no phones.
Yeah. You're not allowed. I'm that kid. I behave, so I listen. I follow the rules.
Well, and I will say, It worked out really cool, man. We had a nice spread with the food. There was charcuterie running around in the beginning. We had some dips, various dips, and then
some dicks too.
Yeah. But we had the seltzers going. I mean, we had it all, dude. We had the ranch waters, the Happy Dads.
Yeah. It was all good. It was fun.
I liked it, bro. It was a lot of fun, and being married is dope. It's cool.
I gotta tell you, from being a guest, I have some stories, but it was good.
Give me some stories, bro. I love the behind the curtain because there's video of all this.
Well,
somewhere
you missed me in an argument with the bar lady, the lady at the bar.
What?
That bitch charged me.
Charged you for what?
For a drink. After the guy gave me the same drink for free before she did.
Yeah, I was paying for him for the seltzers.
She charged me. We argue and she charged me.
What?
She charged me.
What a bitch.
She said, "Isn't that what is right there on that menu? It's a fucking beer." And she said, "No, I gotta charge you." I said, "But I've been drinking all night for free." Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah. And then the guy who had been helping me all night, he didn't stood for himself. He's like, "You know what I'm saying?" I said, am I really going to pay this beer right now? Yes, sir,
Yeah.
you have to pay. And he didn't say a word after he gave me all the beers for free all night. So I had to pay the beer.
Bitch ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I had to pay.
Oh, that's half a star. They lost half a star right there. Did
Yeah,
you see
tell
that?
me the
It was
name.
a
I'm
shooting
gonna
star.
do my. I went back to Sasha. I said, "Here's your wine. Let me cool down, because I'm not at home. I'm not in a bar. I'm at Mike's wedding. Let me not make a Puerto Rican scene over here."
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It was about to go. I was having a good time. I don't want to have an argument.
Give me an
my
instrument.
Place. It's not my place. Yeah, it's not my place. But they charged me, and I'll remember her face forever.
That blonde lady. I wonder why they charged you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because they damn sure charged me. I'm going to tell you that right now. They didn't hold back on that.
Well, they don't. That's their job.
They
and
don't.
I get it, but I was like, that's on your list right here.
Bro, let me tell you, okay.
But sorry, before I continue to bitch, the wedding was beautiful. You guys were beautiful too.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I knew you weren't ripping on us. I didn't tell you you couldn't have a drink.
No, it was very nice. It was a nice wedding.
It was really cool just given the time frame of everything, like where we've been, where we are now, where we were, where we are today. It's humbling as well.
Yeah.
But it's like I was thankful. I just don't want to sound like I'm running for president here, but at the same time I want to keep my composure. You know,
for president.
I really was. I was thankful, man. It was a true testimony that you can do shit if you really want to, and if you stick with it and you got the right people in your life.
Correct.
So, I mean, it just couldn't have been. I mean, because I can't believe that we walked away from that thing debt free. Yeah. I can't believe that, and I was like, wow, dude, I can't believe this just all.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. Everybody seemed happy, having a good time.
I'm really looking forward to the videos.
Yeah.
Because, dude, they started recording us, like, first thing that morning. It was like being on a reality TV show.
Mm-hmm,
They're like, we're just going to be here. Just ignore us.
Just be you, yeah.
But the problem is, I think you're going to have to bleep all that out. There's going to have to be some overplay music on that. Because, you know, at this point, the nerves are kicking in, so I'm saying the F word about every 2 seconds.
Gotcha. You were nervous?
I would say I was getting really anxious. Mm-hmm. So, like, I literally almost made a YouTube video about this, like a small one, because like 5 things I wish I knew as a groom before getting married, or things I had thought of. Like, we had a pretty well done schedule for our day, and I wish I would have incorporated just 30 minutes at some point of like nothing. Like, I don't want to be asked. I don't want a photographer in my face. I don't want anything looking at me. But just 30 minutes for me to eat a snack. Yeah. Maybe talk with my groomsman.
I did that with my buddy when he got married. I was the best man. I literally kicked out the people taking pictures and videos. Well, I brought some Puerto Rican rum that they didn't have. So we were supposed to have a moment. So I was like, can you just go? Bye.
Yeah, and it wasn't just them, right? Like we have I have a big family. Everybody wants to help. Everybody wants to contribute. So there's no need. Like, it's freaking them out that everything's taken care of. Like, I got people to take care of stuff. So, like, everybody's in the back room, where we are. It's just a lot versus what is just supposed to be the groomsman and a friend or two.
Yeah.
And myself. You know, so it was at times overwhelming, but it was a great day. I mean, you know, but so I wish I had scheduled in that time to like eat. Also, like, it was nice to get up early. Like, I got up early and went on a walk, got some steps. What? Left over right, and it was cool, man. Now, what pisses you off is the leftovers. Like, I had like 5 trays of leftovers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I was just like, damn it. You know, like, this is all money.
Yeah. You put it back in your freezer?
Yeah, I was like, I hope y'all know what we're having for Thanksgiving for our contribution, bitch.
Everybody you go a visit, do bring a tray. Oh my God,
The
Mike,
next-
that's so nice of you. I know I put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, homemade. So I had my family come over again the next day. We had because it was Halloween, and I was like, hey, y'all come eat this food. We put a sizable dent in it.
Good.
So, all in all, a great time, but it is it's an expensive adventure.
Yeah, it was fun. I saw Justin at the wedding from far away, and I was joking with Sasha. Sasha knows him as well; she remembers him. And I said, "Give him a couple hours; he'll be taking the shirt off." And I swear to God, I said that, and he took his shirt off. Oh my God! You know what's weird? It was funny and weird. He would stand in a corner, and he would start staring at me and doing the shoulders dance. And then I would go back to him.
Oh shit! Sending it back.
I was like, Sasha, he's gonna take his shirt off soon. It's a couple hours. Just give it time, and he did. It was so funny.
Hell yeah, bro. Now, I will tell you, the dance floor seemed to be like a nightclub at times, bro. I mean, people seemed to be really out there dancing, having fun, which was nice, because you worry about that, right? Some people might show up and do the opposite. So it was really nice that everybody kind of embraced that. No surprise.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
Well, the music was good too. It was a good selection.
Yeah, he did good.
Yeah,
the Indian guy, he even threw an Indian song in there. And everybody's doing this. I was like, this is dope. I like it. We got culture. We're diverse.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay.
Oh, we played Daddy Yankee up in this motherfucker.
I said to Sasha, I was like, I feel like we're in the movie Get Out.
We had, dude, say what you want. We had a diverse group up in this bitch. I had people from all walks of life.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And some of them act white too, but anyway.
So, let me ask you this, though. Let's dive into some questions.
Okay.
All right, so what do you think? And I'm not going to get too detailed as to be descriptive, but I feel like this is interesting. People are going to know about this.
Oh,
so there are things that are about your wedding where you're just like, really? Like things that make you, you know what I mean? And what do you think about, I want to phrase this properly so it doesn't name anybody. I had some people attend the wedding that were family.
Yeah.
Family. Didn't even stay through the speeches.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
What do you think about that?
You wasted an invitation. You wasted a chair. You wasted.
And
space.
you're talking maybe total of 8 people. What? A lot of money right there at like almost $200 a person.
What?
Kind of fucked up.
Wow. Yeah,
bro.
That's messed up.
That's messed up, right?
Interesting. Funny you say that because I was missing somebody there at the wedding that I thought might be there. I don't know everybody in your family or friends. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I know a few. Let's put it that way. And there was somebody there that it was not there. Maybe there's specific reasons, or maybe was not invited. But I was like, "Ooh, I don't see this person here." I don't know. I thought we're like, bro. But anyway, that's some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It.
Did they say goodbye?
No. No goodbye.
Oh, that's even worse because if you come to me and say, "Hey, Mike, we gotta leave,"
and now to be fair, they're from out of town,
we gotta get up
right?
early.
Yeah,
we gotta get up early tomorrow. We gotta, I don't know, work or we gotta travel, whatever. But then you sneak out.
I mean, I feel like it's only proper you at least stay to make it through the formalities, no?
If you spend time getting dressed for the occasion, fuck.
At least stay for the formalities.
Well, I gotta tell you
I feel like where people are talking.
People go to these places and take stuff personally, right? Because you as a couple are gonna be very busy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a chance. Like Sasha said to me, go over there, right? At one point, we were taking pictures with everybody. And Sasha said to me, go over there. go see, so he can see you or something like that, right? And then they made an announcement, friends can come over now for pictures. I didn't go. Because I said to Sasha, that's his time, his people. You know what I mean? So
You are my people, bitch.
well, no, I don't see it that way, and that's it because that is close family. They're close friends, right? That's how I took it, and if you're that close, then at least the least you could do is go to that person and say, But then people take it personal because they're socializing over there, and that he's not looking at me, or what kind of cousin is he? He hasn't. They haven't acknowledged us. They take it like you're. You got to drop what you're doing to go pay attention to them.
And I was frustrated. I feel like because the excuse was, well, the uncles need to eat. They gotta sit down and have a full meal. And I said, I got fucking.
You knew you were going to a wedding.
I had more than. That's exactly right. Like if you're a big eater, like I can get it. Like some folks like to eat certain shit. Whatever. Eat before you get there.
That is bullshit. So anytime I go somewhere, we always have the meal before we go, because my mom always, when I was a kid, my mom says you gotta eat because you don't know if the food there's not enough food,
you're gonna like
the food is bad. You always have to go. You eat before you go anywhere. So that's some bullshit.
It's smart. It's smart because
that you're gonna come to a wedding and expect to be treated differently. Come on, people.
I'm about to put a little icing on that cake for you. No gift.
Well, I'll be honest with
gift.
you. I almost didn't buy a gift because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know what you buy a wedding gift. I was the last minute. I texted you. I was like, hey, I don't know how to use this shit. Like to order online.
Well, but the thing is, you at least took the time. You put a card together. Yeah. It's simple, right? You go to the card.
I was embarrassed. I was actually embarrassed. I said, Sasha, I don't know what to do. We ended up stopping in a Walgreens, very ghetto, by the way, close to the wedding area. And
oh, thanks.
What? It was a ghetto Walgreens. Yeah, and not your wedding, the wedding.
Very ghetto, by the way.
No, the Walgreens. Okay. It was bad. No. Anyway,
it was bad.
That shit was bad. I felt like at home. But anyway, I was like, I need to get something but I don't know what to do. And then I find myself like, oh my god, I ain't got no cash. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Like, I really was very nervous, and Sasha was like, dude, why are you making such a big deal? Like, I don't know what to do for a wedding, and that's my part of it. I know the people, if you're going to leave early, they might say, they already have planned this out. We're not going to be there all night. So why even bring a gift?
My thought is, I still, it's traditionally customary, right?
Yeah.
More so customary. Not the goal, but the way things used to operate.
Yeah.
That at least you give a gift that is of either from the registry or and family. This is more accountable to family, or you at least cover what like the plate. Most people look $200, $100 from family, something like this. From family.
Yeah,
from your immediate family, $100, $200, whatever.
Okay.
Some family, they give me $50. Hey, I'm happy, right?
Yeah.
But it's the fact that you write a card, you put $20 and I'm not gonna go, really?
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you came, you enjoyed, you didn't do anything, and then you spit in my face by saying we gotta leave.
Yeah.
Because we gotta go get food.
Mm-hmm.
I said I had 8 trays of fucking leftovers. We had plenty of food.
Yeah.
And because of the way it wasn't plated, you could eat as much as you wanted.
Correct.
Of what you wanted to.
Go back for seconds, yeah.
I didn't want people to have a plate of food. You ever go to a wedding, you get a plate of food, and you like 2 out of the 4 things on the plate?
Correct.
Or something, or it's under-seasoned. That's why I wanted the appetizer style, so, you could dance, go grab a little snack.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Gotcha.
Keep it light. And these people fucking didn't eat my food. And they didn't even stay for my speeches.
Wow.
And no gift. I was just
so they were there for 20 minutes or less?
It had to be maybe less than an hour.
Well, because the wedding, that was quick. You got married pretty quick.
Yeah, I know my vows took a second or two, right? But...
Oh, that's expected.
Maybe 45 minutes total.
You talk a lot, so that's expected.
Hey,
it was actually short, actually. Considering. But still, You knew it was a wedding.
Yeah.
You knew when you were invited is a wedding, and you made the plannings to be there. So then you leave right after that? Come on. Unless they're the kind of people that don't like to do the reception part. You know what I mean? There's people that, like, I know friends, specific friends. They'll attend the wedding part, the ceremony, but they will not stay for the party. And that's their decision. They don't like the party environment or whatever it is, and then they walk.
I get that.
Don't know if that's the reason. I don't know, but
Well,
there's nothing wrong to say, "Hey, Mike, I'm leaving after you get married," which did not happen, because I don't want to be here for the party. I don't know, you know.
I was really disappointed because, you know,
I'll say it for you. Fuck them.
it's a lot of fucking money, bro. Like I told people, I was like, you pay a lot of coin for this shit, dude. And it's like you do. I appreciate the fact that versus people just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be there." Don't RSVP if you're not gonna be there. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. If you got stuff going on, we get it.
Yeah.
But don't just say yeah. Like I had people say yes and not show up, and I'm like, bro, for every person, and you expect that, right? Like shit's gonna happen the day of, no problem. But there's people you expect that from. Like I had a couple of friends that couldn't, really just one couple, but he texted me the morning of. Some stuff came up last minute. He lives like 3 hours away. He's like, hey bro, I can't make it because this isn't it. Fully no problem. That's the kind of thing I expect, you know. But when you have a family that there's like 10 of them, well, that's $2,000, bro.
Yeah.
In food.
It was that's what, you know, now that you say that, it is very obvious because
you see what I mean?
When I got there early, because I'll be honest with you, I wanted to see you before it started.
Yeah, that was our original plan.
But I didn't know where you were. I didn't know anything, so we literally just hung out next to the catering table. I think we're one of the first ones, if not the first ones, to get there. But that got pretty packed. You know, it got pretty full. I sat all the way in the back because I don't want to be also the person that when they say you can leave now, I don't want to be in the middle of the group. I'm always in the back. You know,
easy exit.
I don't like that shit of the crowd. But it was very obvious that when that part finished, to see people, because I was out there, to see people eating, grabbing their shit and go, it was so funny. I saw many of them. I was like, look at that motherfucker. They just grab a plate and they're leaving.
Damn it. At least they grabbed a plate. Like, at least
I saw some people literally grabbing plates and leaving.
I get annoyed with shit because, you know, but it is what it is. It was a great day. On a positive note, it was really cool, man. I'm looking forward to the video. I mean, it was a nicer wedding than I ever thought I would have. So, so that made it great. I mean, and we were able to afford drinks for everybody and
It's a
craziness. But no gift. No gift.
Yeah.
It was odd from a couple of people that we didn't get them from. That I was like, not that I mind. I'm thankful you're here, but
yeah. Are you?
Immediate family, you expect?
Yeah.
Some thought.
Yeah, it was interesting to eat out there.
But
other people.
The mix of people, on the flip side, most of the reviews, people were like, bro, we loved it. It was great. It was everybody, vibed well with one another. Like you said, it is hard to get our attention that day.
Yeah.
So it was really nice.
It's crazy
that everybody could entertain themselves with one another and, was saying hello and catching up. And it was that part was really nice.
Yeah. It was very nice.
And then old Justin let loose.
Oh, man, my goodness. He took his shirt off. I was like, I told you. I was like, that's how I know this one.
But Abbott even was buying shots.
Correct.
And, and, I was like, what? Who is this guy?
He was, he had a good time. That's for sure. Yeah, he had a good time. It was very nice overall, I need to ask you, I keep forgetting. I'm so bad at this, so I apologize if he listens to this. What is the name of the German boy?
Robin.
Robin. I keep forgetting. What a nice person.
Oh, what a cool guy. And he definitely listens. He's a fan of the podcast.
Cool. What a nice. Seems very, very nice. Like a nice person. Very nice all night. He was very nice all night.
Super genuine, very friendly guy. Proper.
That's the word. Very friendly. Very friendly. Yep. Yeah. It's funny because I think he didn't recognize me at first from the first time he met me at work and then being there. He walked by a couple times by me, and then eventually he saw me. Like, I think we just literally kind of bumped face to face, and his face was like, "I know you." I was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And that's when he's like, "Oh yeah, it is you." But very nice guy. So,
yeah, bro.
Had a good time.
That was another treat, definitely to have there. Because when we first met in our high school exchange for the listeners, I was a German exchange student in school for like 6 or 8 weeks, something like that. And my exchange came here in the fall. I went there in the spring. And we were still friends to this day. And when we were kids, we joked about, hey, we got to come to each other's weddings.
Yeah.
Like, it has to happen. Yeah. So the fact that he was actually here was, 10 years later was pretty freaking cool. And
I bet.
yeah, it was nice to have him there. It was really neat. He actually lived with us for the whole month. That was an experience. I tell you, I haven't hosted somebody in my house for 30 days ever, like on my own.
Really?
As an adult. And
well, that makes sense, yeah.
And it's different sharing a home. I mean, I didn't mind. Don't get me wrong. First and foremost, I'm glad he stayed. It was great. But at the same time, you don't realize, like, going from being just me and Melinda all the time, controlling the vibe.
I know what it's like. I've had a lot of people.
To then share your home, I was like, wow, this is...
Yeah. Well, it is tough because I my house, Sasha is the one who opens the doors for everybody. The door will never be closed for anybody. Never. Even if I wanted to, But it is different because you have a way of living, of doing things in your house. So not that you have to, but at the end of the day, you take in consideration some people when they come in, and you want to make sure they're okay, they're having a good time, they're comfortable, they're missing home.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to be a good host.
Exactly. Yeah.
But to maintain it for 30 days.
Yeah, I've had them for a
like
while.
That first,
so I know. Yeah.
I feel like that first couple of days, it's easy. It's the real test is a couple weeks in.
Well, I think it's tougher when it's family.
Yeah, and the thing with Robin is he couldn't get a rental car. Like, he didn't really want to drive.
Okay.
Understandable. Like, when I go to Germany, like, I've never driven outside of, like, in a straight line somewhere. Just because it's intimidating.
Really.
And
I rented a Fiat in Spain. Woo, man! I was up in those mountains like a crazy guy. I love driving, and especially in an area that I don't know. I love it. You can't get lost anywhere.
Well, he didn't have
Especially
a car, and like that. Well, that's the thing. Like, he also wanted to relax this time too. What was nice about when Robin comes is, like, he's been here a few times, so he understands, like, what he wants to do a little bit more. And he even said, he's like, I live your life as normal. I want to work. Like, or I want to relax. So if you got to work, go to work. All this good stuff. Don't change your life because I'm here. So that was really nice. And since we've been friends so long, we can be a bit more direct with one another. So it makes it easier. It's just, you gotta. It's like having a kid because you gotta factor in when you got time for you and the lady friend. Mm-hmm. So days leading up, it was definitely, with everything going on, it was a lot. It was such a great time having him here, though, dude. We took him all kinds of crazy places. We took him to the arcade and everything, and we took him to Miami, to 11. And, bro, 11? What? This is crazy. If you haven't been to 11 in Miami, they have other places I know, like Las Vegas, I believe LA. Check it out, bro. It was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been as far as, like, for nightlife. It was incredible. Incredible. incredibly expensive, but incredible. Bro, like, they put on a show. Like, they have an acrobatic show. The ceiling is lit up. I mean, it's technically a strip club, right? But it's also like a nightclub, so it's more like Las Vegas style. Like, people don't even line up for this place until like midnight. And it's open all morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he had a good time though. So I asked him, "You ready to go?" He's like, "Gotta get back to work. Gotta get back to life, you know."
Well, and he gained 10 pounds while he was here.
Okay. Well, you know,
my boy was eating.
That to you, you know.
I told him it was the high fructose corn syrup. Because they don't allow it in Germany.
Lucky he didn't try some adobo. He would have gained like 20 more.
He had some Spanish food. Melinda's mom came over and makes this soup. I can't remember the name of it, but she makes this soup. And it's a Cuban soup or whatever. And throws it all together.
Yeah.
Super good. Put it over a little bit of rice.
Poor kid.
It's
Poor
tasty.
Kid.
We hooked him up,
that's
bro.
good. That's good.
We let him try all kinds of food.
What is next time he's coming?
It'll be a minute. He said in total, like, he spent a lot of money on the trip over. I think it's because we went to Miami. We spent a lot of money, you know. Those establishments aren't cheap.
Yeah.
But he'll probably come back in another 2 years, something like that. All in all, for 30 days, it cost like $3,000.
Not bad.
Really not terrible. I mean, in the grand, well, the bulk of it is your room's covered. You don't have to pay for a house.
Yeah. Correct.
It's like, you know, not that he wasn't grateful for it. I'm naming that out. Like, it's the same for when I've been to Germany. The reason I've always been able to go for an effective price is because I've never stayed in a hotel. Always had somebody's house to stay at.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. I'll try to remember it. I'll try to remember his name next time.
Yeah. Asshole. I got all my diverse friends. I got Puerto Rican friends. I got German friends. You know, call me Mr. Worldwide. Yeah. You know, but somebody already trademarked it.
Oh, yeah, some dick.
Yeah. It's some animal shelter.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Dolly. But
anything different since the wedding? You feel different?
I do feel different. Recap of... in a good way. In a good way. Because, like, it's fun now because, like, I've never had a wife before.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I've had a girlfriend for a long time, but I've never had a wife. So it's kind of... I think it is what you make it. But, like, I wanted it to be different.
Yeah.
Like, I take the whole thing, if you're going to get married, pretty seriously. It's a commitment that you should, you know, kind of look at that way. So to be living that commitment is pretty interesting. But so far, so good.
Yeah.
I have no complaints.
Now you have to say my wife when you introduce her.
I know. She'd be liking that shit. You know how I do. I'd be like, that's my wife.
I'm glad for
know?
her. Because I know she wanted that for a while.
Yeah.
Just her boyfriend was very...
Well, I don't blame her. I'd want this too. Look at these.
With those curls.
Come on.
Come
on, baby.
Who resists those curls?
Come on, motherfucker. You know, picky. Oh, motherfucker. Told you, motherfucker.
Anyway. We haven't chatted in a while. And I know we've both been busy. Well, you more than I've been getting married and shit. I've been there for a long time now, but had a chance to catch up on anything?
Bro, let me just talk about the comeback tour, okay? I have been catching up on on the comeback tour because
what is the comeback tour?
Let me tell you about the comeback tour, Hery. I got a lot of movies that are on the comeback, okay? They got a lot of good classics on all platforms right now. For example, Netflix is showing Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
All 3.
Okay.
So it's just some things. I wanted to throw that out there because I know you're better than I am with the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're more open to it sometimes than what I am. But I will say, as far as the older stuff goes, bro, they got some great stuff going on there. Like, I love... Anybody who's a fan of comedy loves Rush Hour. They got Pineapple Express on Netflix right now as well. On Amazon. I mean, a lot of funny stuff out there. All the National Lampoon, like the Chevy Chase movies, the vacation movies, all on Netflix right now. Really good stuff. And those are just funny movies to watch. Like, you would probably love, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen those, if you know what I'm talking about. Like the vacation. Oh, dude. And
of course, yeah.
They're just such classic, funny movies to watch. And they're like, I love that stuff. That really takes me back. So I've been really indulgent in that stuff.
Cool.
Something I watched last night, though, Amazon Prime, new release, was, it was The Samaritan with Sylvester Stallone.
Samaritan. Oh, I've seen that. That's the he's a superhero or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You know, good for Sly for just saying, "Fuck it. If you're not gonna make me an Avenger, I'll make my own."
I'll do my own Avenger. I saw that. Yeah. It was interesting.
It was. I'm gonna say on this one here, I'm probably somewhere around 3.8 stars because
on what? On a 5?
Out of 5. Because I really liked the movie itself, but the storyline at times is like, man, felt really rushed to like now we're here.
Yeah.
But I will say when I first read the bio on the movie, I didn't realize it was a superhero movie. So that was a nice little treat. I was like, oh, okay, this will be more interesting than expected.
Yeah.
So I really liked this one. I should really take my phone out and take a good scroll because I have watched a few things. How about I Am a Stalker on Netflix right now? What?
So I think I'm just like those guys that are in prison. So I'm a stalker, which is it's from the producers of I'm a Killer. Mm-hmm. If you didn't know that. And these guys are in prison right now, even female, because there's a couple of females in the stories.
That one was
people
weird.
That have committed stalking crimes. Huh?
That one female was weird.
Which one?
The young black lady.
Weird. You think just weird? That girl's. I'm sorry, she's messed up.
She was like, yeah.
Well,
but
I think there's a lot of. I think a lot of her childhood has to do with it. Which
there's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. In all fairness, the system fucked her.
Yeah. From since she was a little girl, I think that's why she is the way she is. But yeah, the show is really interesting because it's all about stalking felonies, which you would never think it is. It is a crime, a serious crime.
Really,
and to their what's it called? To these people that are in prison for those crimes, I will have to admit that I'm just like them. I did not know. I would never think that is considered stalking. Some of the stuff they did, even though I know they're wrong, I would never thought that they would lead you into 15, 20 years in prison.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real deal. I mean, some of these people... Now, I admired the ones that were more taking ownership.
They had remorse?
Yeah, like there was some of them in the beginning that were like, yeah, bro, I fucked up.
The Spanish guy, what's his name?
Oh, he had no remorse, bro. He was like oblivious to what he did. He was like, basically...
$100,000, try to kill her.
Basically, she wanted me. She was pushing up on me and stuff like that. And at the time, I only dated girls like 18 to 24, but no older than 24. And I'm like, okay, bitch. Bitch.
That makes it much better.
Get out of here, Leo.
Duh. Now I get it.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. It was very bizarre to watch some of those episodes.
It was, but it was interesting as well. Like, how about the one white guy on there that with the beard, the motorcycle dude, that like pulled his, like he showed up at her work when she was in the parking lot.
Wait, I forgot this one.
So there's one guy with like, he's kind of like a motorcycle guy. You can't miss. He's got a long beard and like glasses and tattoos and shit. They show him also outside of prison. He's one of those.
Okay.
But anyways, he like...
I don't recall that one.
Bro, he shows up at like his wife's work. And like tries to drag her out of the car. And all shit. He gets into meth. He killed their baby. Like his stepson by mistake. Totally mistaken. Like the kid fell off the tractor and he ran over him. And their relationship fell apart after that. And I mean, unfortunately, I hate to say theirs was more like textbook. Like, okay, it makes sense why bad shit happened to them. Because... everything was great until the kid died. Drugs then became a part of the equation, and things got terrible.
Got you.
Right.
Correct. Well, there's an episode of this mom and daughter who are the stalkers, right? You saw that one?
I think I missed this one.
So there is the mom and daughter are the stalkers to this other woman who was dating the ex of the daughter, right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But with the stuff that they were doing is the kind of stuff that, I mean, you would never think you can go to prison for. They were leaving stuff at the door, like voodoo stuff, at her car, you know?
Yeah.
Threats that you would think is just, I'm bullying you. Like, younger Hery would see it that way as well. I would do shit like that just to scare the shit out of somebody, you know? But you don't think that is that serious. And you know, interesting that actually the mother still doesn't think that they did anything wrong. So I was like, whoa. Daughter saw that she did something wrong, but mother is like, we didn't do nothing wrong. I was like, well, this girl's messed up. Mom is worse than the daughter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's a good show. I saw that like in a couple of days.
I would definitely recommend that one to people if you haven't had a chance to watch it.
Oh, hands down. I highly recommend Killer Sally. Have you saw that one?
I was literally just about to talk about that. Killer Sally. Now, damn it, we got so much shit in here. Killer Sally. What a story. 5 out of 5 stars for me on the recording. I enjoyed the documentary. I'm a little biased because I'm into the workouts. But, you know, I really liked I mean, what a fucking story. But I hated how people were surprised she had to shoot him. Because that's a big-ass dude.
But who's talking is, the people who are talking are his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, nobody knows what happens in that circle. They think they know.
You're right.
They think they know. It's like if let's say, God forbid, you have an issue with Linda, you're going to tell me a story, there's a big chance I'm going to believe you. There's not too many people that can be like, okay, he's my friend, I believe him, but I wonder what's really what's happening in the house. That's rare.
Yeah, and I mean, and some of the friends, like one of his friends was pretty fair to the point where he was like, look, you know, they were just toxic for one another.
They were. From the beginning, they were a toxic couple.
And having been in a toxic relationship before, I get it. Like, it's easy to get stuck.
Nah.
But it is just to be able... Oh, man.
That's a good example, the one you brought up, your relationship, because I did not know the details. I truly believe everything you used to tell me. But being there one day, I wanted to slap her. Mm-hmm. Because some of the actions, I was like, shit, this girl's something else, you know?
I'm telling you, bro.
So, but yeah, that one is a very toxic relationship, which what needed to happen from the beginning is they needed to break up sooner. And it didn't happen, and I think escalated all the way to that. Now, whether it was because he was cheating on her or just because he was abusive, I don't know. It all got mixed at that moment and led to that.
It was ridiculous. I felt terrible that she was locked up. I feel like the system did her wrong. Well, she had a bad attorney. I truly believe that when I heard him talk, I said, this is why she lost. Bro, she should have never talked to the cops from the beginning. This is why it helps to know your rules.
But her attorney was weak.
Well, when you bring me in for questioning, hey, I don't give a shit if I didn't do anything. I'm not talking till my lawyer gets here.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Because you don't talk to the police without a lawyer, because the lawyer is there to look out for you. The police are there to do their job. Okay? Yeah. So because some people are like, oh, that's rude to the police. I'm like, no. The police are doing their job. They're trying to seek out the bad guy. Okay? Their job is not in that process to look out for you along the way, is my point. Yeah. You need somebody there that is going to look out for you as you cooperate with the police and answer questions that are fair to you. So
yeah, well, even though she said everything to the cops, a real attorney could have done a better job.
Absolutely.
Because he had nothing to fight back with the other attorney.
And he didn't question the kids. Like, here's the thing. The kid said it was very traumatizing, which it typically is. But whenever he was asking questions, he should have been the friendly face in the room. I would have, as the attorney, the defending attorney, I would have spent some time with the kids interviewing them so that I'm a familiar face, and I'm, as the attorney, I'm the one guy in the room outside of their mother making them feel safe. So that at least when they talk to me, it's a pleasurable experience. Because if not, and I've been in a courtroom and asked when I was a teenager, I've been asked questions and stuff like that. And it is a lot of pressure. But it's nice. I got to meet the attorney beforehand and kind of like you trust them.
This is how stupid he was. This is how stupid he was. He had enough evidence to make her look like a victim. He did. Mm-hmm. But then, for some reason, he couldn't fight back when the other attorney used the killer Sarah from the videos, which was a character. He couldn't do nothing against that. That was so stupid.
All I would have done is shown up with several movies and put them on there and been like, for example, given the time frame, Nicolas Cage just did Gone in 60 Seconds. Does that mean he's actually a street racer outside of work? Does that mean he actually steals cars?
And we're not attorneys here, and we know this. So that's why I mean that her attorney was stupid.
Yeah.
He's stupid because they had real facts. She had broken bones.
Well, and the kids, for Christ's sake, are describing the sounds. How fucking terrible is that?
And we've seen this in the past. When you're the victim, there's so much you can take.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Not saying that it's okay to kill somebody.
No, and I do think manslaughter would have been appropriate. Involuntary
Correct. But the fact that he cannot prove that she was a victim, that was stupid to me. Because there was enough.
Bro, and people look at it as how could she be the victim at her size, but absolutely not. He
tested positive for 5 different steroids.
Exactly.
And you cannot hang on that at least? The change of moods? Okay, so she's strong. She's beating up guys for $300. She cannot beat up her bodybuilder.
Exactly. And the prosecuting attorney, he can go to hell. I was so pissed at him from the get-go.
Not only that, these guys are paying her to beat him up.
Okay? Yeah, they're being submissive.
That is not the husband. That guy, under a rage, he could have been stopped.
Bro, did you see his traps? The guy's traps were the size of my head.
He had traps over traps.
Yeah, dude, this guy was ginormous. I mean, great looking dude. I mean,
yeah.
And I'm not saying, like you said, I think you really said it best. I didn't, I'm not saying she deserved to get away with it because I don't think that. It isn't right to kill people, but it's also not right to fucking break your wife's bones and expect her not to be able to hit you back. And I'm sorry if, I can even take the recognition that I'm much bigger than Melinda. If she felt like she needed to shoot me because she was scared.
Yeah.
That's my fucking fault. I shouldn't have put myself in that situation. And I'm sorry, bro. Everybody's like, oh, well, everybody was telling them to break up and they didn't. Even more so. Why didn't you just leave this woman?
It is not the same when you're not in there. So don't talk. It has been proven for many, many years that the victim of a abusive relationship, that takes time, and some of them not even come out of that relationship. Yeah. Unfortunately. Something bad happens, and something bad is the outcome of the story, always. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And it was sad. And the kids, man, those kids got fucked. Wow.
Correct. Yeah.
But they love their mom.
It's a good show to watch. So
it's got a very nice ending too, and I'll leave it at that. A very nice ending. It was satisfying that something good actually fucking happened.
Yeah. The wedding though.
I liked it. Haven't spent the money I spent recently. I honestly think they went the smarter route.
Correct. I mean, I wouldn't sleep with her though, so just saying.
You would if she told you to.
Just be careful.
She nice grip though.
Yeah, I bet. So anyway, I saw a good movie. I don't know if you watched it, The Good Nurse.
I did watch The Good Nurse. Very suspenseful movie.
I wish they would have done a documentary. If there's a documentary, somebody just let me know.
It'll probably be one of those Jeffrey Dahmer things where we get, you know how like when the Dahmer series came out, then they released the tapes of Dahmer?
Correct.
I bet it'll be one of those things.
That would be amazing.
Maybe not the tapes, but something to this effect. Because that was an interesting story.
Yeah. At least he's eligible for parole in 24-22. Yeah.
This guy killed a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
They don't even have a count. They believe it could be more than 400?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Bro, this guy killed some motherfuckers. And when they said, why'd you kill him? He said,
They didn't stop me. Now, well, first of all, so the good news is about this nurse who is literally killing his patients, right? Well, not his patients, but he works in the hospital. And his name was Charlie Cullen. That's how you say it? Cullen?
Cullen, like the people, like Edward Cullen.
Yeah. So he worked in 9 different hospitals and just killed dozens and dozens of people by injecting insulin in the IV or different kind of medication that will just kill them. And he got away for many, many years until they were able to prove. Luckily by the other nurse, who what's her name?
And that was purely incidental. That's what was nice. She was just doing her job.
Correct.
Like, she was being a good nurse.
It is scary. I'm more afraid to be in a hospital, not because of people like him, but because of the hospital itself.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 hospitals, and nothing was done due to being afraid of lawsuits or whatever they thought.
And their reputation.
Isn't that insane?
There's so much money involved, bro.
It's not even funny.
It's not even funny.
Yeah.
My grandmother, we took my grandmother to get back surgery the other day.
Yeah.
And we left there, and she's like, out of all that money spent, she's like, my bill was over $100,000 before my insurance paid, right? For a surgery. Back surgery makes sense. She says that those doctors right there probably only get 20 grand of it, Michael. And I said, don't feel sympathy for the doctor.
Don't. Ever.
I said,
don't ever.
They might have gotten 20 grand for you, but the fact that they're about to bang out 10 more surgeries today means they're getting 20 grand for everybody else. So it's a good fucking day when you crank out $1 million in profit. So
it is a business. Yeah, it's a very lucrative business, unfortunately.
Yeah, healthcare's fucked.
Very, very messed up. So
that was one thing that was interesting with Robin here. He was saying in Germany, he's like, if you need a heart transplant, you just go get one in Germany.
Okay.
Because they have United Healthcare over there. Like, it's just, and I'm not saying that's perfect, but it is nice to not, it makes it more achievable for everybody to be on a balanced system for healthcare.
Very good.
So with all that stuff over there, it's more, it's a lot more balanced, so to speak. So
that's very good.
Yeah, it's the same way they do it in Canada. Just,
I would think so.
Not in the United States. We need that capital, that capitalism money.
And we still need money.
Dollar bill, y'all. I told you, motherfucker.
There you go. You tell him, little Richard.
Yeah. Hello?
That's Lionel.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
you're Lionel now.
I'm embracing everybody's hair with this. Why do you think you need to be next American Idol? Hello?
Is that still a thing going on, the American Idol?
American Idol's still a thing. Lionel Richie's on it.
Oh, Lionel Richie's on American Idol?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Simon is not there anymore?
I think Simon's still there.
Oh, okay.
No, Simon's not there. Simon does America's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah, correct. I don't watch any of those shows, so.
Well, I watch them more on YouTube and Facebook, like when they share the good ones.
Oh, correct. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen those. But I don't pay attention to what show it is, I guess.
Dale.
That's what it is. But anyway, it's been fun catching up with you, married man.
I miss your face, bro. It's so great to see you.
I miss your face.
I'm
I'm happy for you. You had a good time at your wedding. You seem like you had a good time, so I'm happy for you.
I did have a good time.
So,
thank you for being there. Thanks for embracing with me. Fans, thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient with us. We're back on this motherfucking map.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk soon, right?
All right, pimpin'.
Okay, man. See you later.
See you, brother.